face karma and the karma of all my actions. That's also
Right, this is getting
where,
juicy, man.
Do you know?
let me tell you.
Yeah, tell us about the karma.
It is rare. Let me tell you, rare if you find one Haitian that doesn't know how to play one instrument.
So then you were slacking basically.
You just confessed.
Because, I had to reflect on my actions.
Oh, self-awareness.
Of
Okay.
course.
Well, hold on. So are you saying that the broken heart is you breaking hearts? Is that what you're saying?
Well,
Well,
I mean, si vous comprenez parler français, vous parlez bon petit français, mon cher.
Oui, d'accord.
I just spoke to you in Kreyòl, man.
Yeah, okay. Let me say to me, I was going to say oui, d'accord. That's it. Okay, what you're saying?
Welcome to another episode of Acoustics Unfiltered.
Yes, indeed.
I'm very excited about today's guest. I've seen him perform live. Absolutely beautiful.
This guy can sing, man.
Yeah, there's something about a man that can sing and play guitar at the same time. It's just...
Also, he has that je ne sais quoi. You see what I mean?
Do you know what je ne sais quoi means?
Yeah, that's something a little
don't know
special.
what.
That little, I don't know, that little X factor. I'm not trying to expose my French,
I like it. I can see whose side he's going to be on today.
That's good.
So it is with the greatest pleasure that I would love to introduce Blode Prens, an artist from Haiti.
Indeed.
You are Haitian Kreyòl Haitian?
Yes.
And we're going to ask you about your name in a moment.
No problem.
But you play guitar, obviously. And are you self-taught?
Yes. Absolutely self-taught. Sometimes I wonder how I actually managed to learn how to play. What motivates me to just get the guitar and start playing just like that. But when you start using and playing, and you see that it sounds so nice and different chords and everything, so wow, okay, let me continue. Let me try to learn it more and more, and then that's it. That's how you
So
start.
do you think that that when you're self-taught, you're not restricted in a way because you haven't learned the correct way to do it? You kind of taught yourself. So does that make you more expressive? You feel like you're more expressive in your music?
Yeah, you are restricted. You are definitely restricted, because when you go see people who actually know how to play and they tell you, no, you need to do this like that, and do you know that note? No, I don't know that note. And then you realize, oh my goodness, there's so much to learn. And also you can take bad habits.
Yeah.
Although you play, you can also take so many bad habits, and I guess I had so many bad habits,
But on the flip side, you can break the rules, isn't it? Because
you don't know them.
Because you don't know the rules, you just do what you want.
That's a very good point. I play, the way I started is I started with a chord, and then I sang over it.
Okay.
So yeah, I've got a melody in my mind. I like the way the guitar sound and everything. So I play the melody and everything. And that's how I started. Really, it's like if I could show you my first ever song, it was very very simple. One day, the first time I touched my guitar, I did this.
Then you sang over it.
No, let me do it. Let me.
That's it. I just put one finger. And
Okay.
That's why I said just like that's it, and then make it sound good.
Wow.
And
You make me feel like I can play the guitar now.
that's it. I just started.
Maybe you can. Maybe that's going to be your thing.
I can, man.
Exactly how I started.
Look at that.
As simple as that.
I like that.
I would always remember.
So you said that you had a melody in mind and you sang. Could you always sing? And it was just a case of adding the guitar to it, or?
Well, because the guitar sounds so good, the melody comes alone. You just feel like with a melody, you would accompany yourself with the guitar, and would help you to it would motivate you as well, because you want to get that sound, you want to get that sound that you have in your head. You want to make sure that it rhymes and everything, and it sounds good. So yeah, that's
So would you say then that you've been singing for the same amount of time you've been playing guitar?
no.
Okay.
I've been singing long time before. We were doing reggae, drum and bass actually.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I
Okay.
remember we're doing drum and bass with one of my very good friend Renee. As a
Okay.
matter of fact, Renee, if you listen to this, shout out to Renee. And yeah, we were doing drum and bass, and we're just singing like that, just enjoying. We're young, we're just enjoying life.
So was this in your bedrooms? Was this out at parties?
No. We started doing that among friends. We
Okay.
were having house parties, and there was a bar called the Agape. It's a bar that was in France in a town called Man-la-Vallée.
Okay.
And but for those who went to France, is near Disney World Paris.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And we all started, slowly getting there. Every Tuesday, we were having our spot. And that's how we started, really, And then, one thing led to another. You start singing and
Wow.
and things like that, yeah.
That's a crazy transition from drum and bass
Right.
to
I
what
love
you do
drum and
now.
bass. He
Yeah.
introduced, actually, my friend Renee, he introduced me to drum and bass. I wasn't really, I didn't even know that it existed. I knew jungle, but I didn't know about drum and bass. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the style. But, obviously in the UK, people are amazing at this thing.
Yeah, I remember I used to love drum and bass in jungle.
Yeah.
The helicopter, gangster.
Yes.
What a genre that was.
Ah, definitely.
They're very good. They're very good at it.
They should bring it back. I remember one time I said it was dead, but then somebody on YouTube corrected me that it's not dead. Apparently, it's still alive and kicking. So you should,
Of course it is.
I thought it was dead.
That genre will never die out, because people, as soon as they hear the sound,
Yeah.
they want to, they really want to move. They
It
really
gets
want to
moving,
move.
yeah.
No matter where they are, that sound
Yeah.
makes you give that energy that to, I don't know. Let's say, for example, you have a pile of shirt to iron. You put your drum and bass and just, you feel like
You on it. Yeah.
You feel like you want to do it. You want to do something with it.
It's high music. So clearly, you have multiple musical tastes because you went from drum and bass to what you're doing now. So, what was the genesis of your love for music? Where did it come from?
Well, I want to say I want to go back to when I was 10 years old. I remember, and my dad bought my first, how do you call that?
Cassette tape.
No.
Record?
Records.
Yeah.
It was Michael Jackson. That was
Okay.
my first
Okay.
ever.
All right.
That was a present that my dad I always remember. And that was my introduction to music. We had, at home we had compa music. We had, traditional Haitian music. But my first really, my own type of music when I had my own record and I was actually, listening to this, was Michael Jackson.
Damn.
And I killed. It was bad,
Yeah.
The album bad, it was the album bad.
Man.
And I killed it, and I killed that.
There's nobody who didn't kill it. That was the
Right?
That's the
I
album of the
was
century.
listening to it like non-stop. Really. Michael Jackson is seriously, is amazing, and that was how I started listening to music. And then as I got older, and obviously a little bit more socially aware. I wasn't an activist, but we were all asking questions about our conditions.
Yeah. Where this was where were you at this point?
So in Haiti,
In Haiti, okay.
in Haiti, we were asking our conditions, where what's going on, why are we facing all those social problems, and this is where reggae has been something I really connected with. And my favorite was always been Peter Tosh. I've always been, my favorite among the Wailers. He has always been my favorite. I like his style, and I don't know, maybe because I was also dark skinned, and the fact that he was dark skinned, I identify myself more with him. I love his style. I love the way he was, expressing himself.
And it's a way that it's interesting though, because it's like the genre of reggae is really conducive to talk about that kind of topic. Isn't it? It's like it just fits hand in glove.
Exactly.
There's no better genre to express yourself in that way.
And also to understand, because they had the words to explain it. You know, they had the experience, I guess, because they were older. So they could explain it to us. And I watched one of his documentary called Razor, where he explained what happened to his eye, you know, and why he's wearing glasses and everything. So yeah, I listened to his word and to his fight, you know, until he was gone. But you know, that's also how I introduced myself to or in reggae was introduced to me.
Wow.
And I never stop ever since that. That's why I'm singing reggae. I'm singing, you know, I'm playing reggae. That's why I love it, you know.
Crazy. So then, so that was the basis. You started there, and then how did it progress to where you are now? Because you had that little detour when you went into drum and bass.
Yeah. That was, when we played the drum and bass, it was just for fun, I think.
Okay.
It wasn't really me getting into it. It was just, you know, we're just having fun and that's it, you know. We're not really, I don't know, I didn't see myself being a drum and bass, you know, artist or, we're just having fun as young people.
Yeah.
But the journey really started where I said, you know, it's time for me to really play the guitar. Really, I say, you know what, I always told myself, you know, I want to play the guitar.
Okay.
So I took the guitar, you know, like I said, I showed you earlier, started from the beginning. I can remember I was sending videos to my friends and they saw my progression from, you know, playing one to the other, and then, you know, they saw the progression. And that's what I like with my friends, that, you know, they can vouch for me. They can say, this guy, he worked hard to be where he is today, you know. I mean, the journey never ends, you know, but, you know, if I could show you some videos that I send them from the beginning.
But it's always great to look back at how far you've come, because when you get to a certain level, it's natural to you, but you've forgotten how bad you were in the beginning compared to how good you are now.
For me, that's the best gift, you know. For me, that's the best too. When my friends come back to me and say, you really improved, and that's for me, it's the best reward. It means that, you know, the work that I've been putting. The time that nobody sees, you know, because everybody sees you on stage and they realize, oh, this guy, but they don't see.
Yeah, you got to put it out.
You have to play, and you make mistakes. You have to make play. You have hours and hours of playing. And, you know, I mean, I guess all artists know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I guess, you know.
Well, I don't.
That's why he said all artists.
But I've got to work in other ways.
You know what I mean? Well, artists, they all know. They own the you have to put on the work, otherwise, you know, you can't perform. I mean, some people are also naturally talented. Yeah, you know, they get an instrument and within like a week they know how to play battery, bass. You know? And also something I need to also to say from Haitian. It's part of the culture to know how to play an instrument.
Is it?
There is I'm telling you, it is rare if you find one Haitian that doesn't know how to play one instrument.
So then you were slacking basically.
You just confessed.
You know, no, seriously, no, but you know, no. My parents they gave me some piano lessons.
Yeah.
I used to accompany my mom when she was singing. And
your mom?
This guy's
very in the lead.
Yeah.
So,
you know,
so your mom sings?
Yeah, my mom and her sisters. Yeah.
Come on,
man. Spill the beans, man. What's this?
No, but you need to go to Haiti. You need to go to Haiti.
Well, you can tell us first. Then we'll go to Haiti.
You know, you need, I mean, despite, you know, the political turmoil at the moment, but, you know, if you go to Haiti, you're going to see people are singing. It's part of the culture.
Wow.
That's amazing. So you played piano for your mom?
So I played piano with my mom. You know, she used to tell me, okay, just before I go to church, I've got a song. So, okay, you need to she needs to practice with me.
Yeah. Oh man, that's cute.
So then she would practice with me and everything. So yeah, so it started from a young age. If there's no Haitian, I mean, that I know,
At least his circle,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That they need to know at least one instrument. If they don't, they have another talent,
Yeah.
But music is part of the culture. It's definitely part of the culture.
So in the early days, in terms of your content, it was about social turmoil and what have you. Do you find that did your subject matter change over time, or is that still one of the cores?
Definitely. I will always talk about two things. Love.
I mean, is there an artist that doesn't talk about love?
I will always put about love and about social issues that we're going through. That's gonna be I think that's gonna be my my favorite topics. At the moment, my songs are more about broken hearts. My songs No, because the reason why I said that is because I had to reflect on my actions.
Self-awareness. Okay.
Well, hold on. So are you saying that the broken heart is you breaking hearts? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I mean, I have to say I haven't been a good person.
All the time.
I haven't been a good person.
Heartbreaker.
And, no, not heartbreaker, but I had to reflect on my actions. I had to reflect on my actions.
Man, it's talking like a lawyer right now.
You know what I mean?
No, but it's true.
No, I didn't break anyone's heart. I just had to reflect.
No, but it's true. I have to say that.
Look, you can see he's thinking of the situation as he's.
No, but it's true. It's true. I haven't been the best human being to another human being.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, if you listen to me, I apologize.
Oh damn.
Oh.
But you know what? That's a refreshing perspective.
It really is.
Because normally people write songs about how they've got their heart broken, but you're doing the opposite.
Yeah.
About reflection.
It's important to understand that if you are doing something, if you are in a relationship, and what I've learned is the importance of giving love right away, and that's something I haven't done, unfortunately. I haven't loved the way I was supposed to.
Yeah.
So that's the thing that I've learned from my relationships, that the importance of if you are with somebody, you need to give that person the love that person deserves. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. That's me. After that,
No, but it's true though, and I think it's quite inspirational because you're telling a story that people kind of need to hear, but they don't often hear it. Like you will hear about how you feel as a person who's it's been done to, but not the doer. Or rarely people apologizing for what they've done. I mean, you hear it sometimes, but it's
but
not
rarely,
often. So it's unique in that way.
It's also maybe because as you get older, also you kind of have mature. I mean, there are some grown men they still
they will never mature.
They're still playing around. The bad boys, and they tell you hardest. I will never be faithful to my woman, but I think it's important for me, at least for me, and my music has been that channel where I've been able to say, let me sing about it, even if I cannot change the past, but at least from now on,
Okay.
So do you think that music was the kind of conduit for your reflection? Because if you had not had music, do you think you'd have the same level of reflection to say, well,
of course, I would have written anyway. I would have written what how I feel, because my way of dealing with things is to write.
Okay.
Is to write and to read as well. Is to read, and having faced karma.
Yeah.
Having faced karma and the karma of all my actions, that's also
Right, this is getting
where,
juicy, man.
Do you know?
you know, let me tell you.
Yeah, tell us, man, about the karma.
Let me tell you. For those who haven't faced karma,
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that karma is not like music.
yeah.
When it hits you, it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to this. Karma
Yeah,
is not like music.
yeah.
When it hits you, it hurts.
Yeah.
Because, and it would probably hurt you double of the hurt that you have caused.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my experience.
Because people always think that it will never happen to them.
Yeah.
That they'll get away with it forever.
They think they're gonna get away with it, you know. Mm-mm. And I think because I managed to, I guess I managed to acknowledge my mistakes. Maybe karma came quicker than
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
it hurts. Believe me, it hurts.
But man, give us a little.
I can't go into too much details, but all I can say is
Mike wants all the details.
all I can say is if you intend to hurt somebody, careful, just careful.
Okay, so now, so we kind of understand your kind of two main focal points in terms of your music. So the social economic kind of aspects. What is it you kind of sing about? Is it about your home or just the world in general?
It's I studied sociology
Okay.
at Goldsmith College.
Nice.
So big up to all the teachers, all the doctors at Goldsmith. You guys are amazing. I remember they told us on our first year, the way you are going to enter, you are going to come out completely different.
Wow.
And they were absolutely right. We came with a view of the world.
Okay.
And when they open our eyes with theories and experiences, and they've been able to put, words on the conditions of what we are going through, and understanding race, and understanding what is gender, and understanding poverty.
Wow.
Why is there poverty?
Yeah.
Why in England people are sleeping in the street? Hold on. England. You guys used to be like an empire. I know you made your money out of the enslavement of human being, but still you should have money.
Yeah.
Not have people sleeping on the street. But no. So I remember that we watched a documentary on the Windrush, and people when they came from the Caribbean, and they couldn't believe because from the Caribbean, people thought England. When you walk in England, it's paved of gold.
Everyone thinks that
right?
they get here.
Yeah.
And when they got here, hang on a minute, you guys are poor.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
Yeah.
It's shocking that coming from a small country in the Caribbean, and having these testimonies of those people in the 50s, 60s, and they realized that England is not as as rich as they
I mean, the expectations weren't met.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's gold for some people. Just go strike it lucky.
I'm not gonna say it's not a good country, but I'm just thinking that there shouldn't
be that.
It shouldn't be any poor people. There shouldn't be any poor people, and that's what sociology is teaching us, that there's a real design.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, to be fair, there shouldn't be poor people anywhere, really. Because the 1%, one person can help be worth 250 billion. That's enough to go around for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So
that's why I appreciate someone like Akala who explains properly that England does not have necessarily a race issue, it's more of a social class issue, and I agree in that perspective, because this is England, and there is so little of ethnic minorities. They are most among themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
even though they don't reflect it that way in the media, but
You
yeah.
there's what I think there's maximum 5%.
yeah, it seems like a lot depending where you live.
Yeah.
But actually, it's not really.
It's really
So
not in
that's-
comparison to.
All those issues are gold for artists. All those things that's going through in this society is gold for artists, because you get inspired by the struggles. You get inspired by the fact that you don't understand why why this is happening, and then that's what artists they just sing it.
In my head, artists generally, you can correct me if I'm wrong, obviously, kind of like they just like walk around, just like sampling life, and then suddenly something happens, and they go, you know what, I'm gonna write a song about that. Like you just walk around with your guitar on your back, just walking around.
No, but you know what, it could happen like that, you know.
Starbucks. Never write a song about that.
It could happen like that, you know. It could definitely happen because sometimes you're just in the bus and you're like, and you're thinking, and you, no, I need to say it in my phone, and then you start saying it in your phone, and then you start saying it in your phone, or you start writing it. No, I can't forget. No, I can't forget that lyrics. I can't forget that lyrics. Da 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 da. And then you know, and then when you go home,
you write it down.
That's it.
Is that happens for you?
So I have loads of unfinished songs that are voice notes on like every single phone I've ever owned.
Yeah, because it's just reflection. You know, you just reflect. You just you know.
So it's like that little. Is it like that little piece of the jigsaw? So you've done a voice note. Obviously, it's not enough for a song yet, but it's the seed of a song.
Yeah, like sometimes I might have a chorus or a verse,
exactly,
or just a melody that I know I need to come back to and put words to.
Exactly. So there's so many things that's happening, and that's why I think I've been driven towards reggae music, because I wanna be able to. For young people, especially for young people, for those who are starting to listen to reggae music, and I guess give them a way to understand what's going on in their own world. You know, give them an understanding that, you know, even if they are going through a hard time, you know, never give up, continue to pursue whatever you are pursuing. Just continue it, because there's always hope, no matter what. There's always
That's
hope.
one of the good things about reggae. It's always positive, even when it's talking about stuff that's not necessarily positive.
Yeah.
There's a positive message behind it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Kind of like we can do better.
Exactly.
Hope, perseverance,
Exactly.
strength.
And it really chills you out. I mean, I think it's probably about time that we hear what it's all about, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So what's your first song?
My first song, you know what? Since I'm from Haiti, my first song's gonna be in Kreyòl.
Lovely.
And
I can speak French. Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Vous parlez le français?
Oui, d'accord. Play the music, please, thank you.
Si vous ne parlez français, ben parlez bon petit français, mon cher.
Oui, d'accord.
I just spoke to you in Kreyòl, man.
Yeah, okay. What you say to me, I was going to say, oui, d'accord, that's it. Okay, what you're saying? Oui, d'accord.
But you know what? You just answered, yes, I can actually speak Creole, because say, m'dio, si vous parlez Creole, si you can speak Creole, bon petit Creole, and then you say, oui, d'accord.
See?
Yes, I can.
It's a cover all for everything.
You know, well done.
Whenever anyone talks French to me,
Don't make it.
whenever anyone talks to me, I just go, oui,
You did
d'accord.
well, though. You did well.
Ça va, that's it. Oui, d'accord, ça
Yeah.
va. That's it. I'm done.
Okay, well done then. You
was
made it.
Yeah. Right. Man, put me under pressure, man. Bloody hell. Okay.
All right. So that song is called Fanm Konplike. So it means that the women are a little bit complicated.
No lies.
For real.
Pab jom konen ki sa gen nan ke li. Non, bonjou li ka joue, bonjou ka remen. Koute bien, pab jom konen ki sa gen nan tet li. Non, si se pa komanden, se tendresse ke li vle. Fanm komplike, ka fere le ambre. Kadous le yo vle se laisse am jwen la paix. Fanm komplike, l'homme sel pa pase. Si ou d'amour blode pape l'esprit mon cher. Si gen bon femme qui ba l'amour, qui ba respect, pas qui ke pou vie bêtise mon cher. Si gen bon femme qui ba la joie, faut vous comprendre. Qui j'en beauté ka benir gen fois. Si nous remen danser, danser collé serré, danser collé serré. Si gen mon femme qui bat la joie, qui gagne la foi, alors là. Femme compliquée, qu'a fait relais en moi. Yo ka douce le, yo vle se laisse à me joindre la paix. Femme compliquée, l'amour c'est pas passé. Si ou d'amour blodé, papel l'esprit mon cher. 1er janvier, t'es gain pour me célébrer. T'es gain pour sortir, mander si vérité. Pas t'insister, li parti tout fâché. Moi t'es saisi, bon Dieu, dis-moi qui ça pour me faire. Femme compliquée, qu'a fait les embrouilles. Yo ka douce le, yo vle se laisse à me joindre la paix. Femme compliquée, l'amour c'est pas passé. Si ou d'amour blodé, papel l'esprit mon cher.
Boom.
Thank you, I
my
appreciate that.
Why is it everything this sounds better in French?
Honestly.
You don't even know what he was saying, and you enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
he said women are complicated.
Yeah, explain what
Well, no, the song says that women are complicated, but at the same time, I also say, if you have a good woman, you know, and that God has blessed you with a good woman, make sure they treat her all right, you know. But you know, I was just telling a story. The story is that it's a woman that one day. The complicated part is that one day she loves you, one day she hates you, one day she wants love, one day she wants to bite your head off.
that happens every month during the period,
So
isn't it?
it's
That's a very, 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 very strong statement, sir.
I mean,
Back me up here, bro.
Do not, my friends, please.
I'm not gonna say anything about this,
Traitor.
but
Yeah, go on.
everybody had their own experience.
Yeah.
Everybody had their own experience.
You're very diplomatic.
Everybody had their own experience, and that's what I can share, and maybe people can,
Yeah.
identify to that, or not at all. Not at all. You know what I'm saying. But the real message is that if you have a good woman in your life, just
Keep hold of her.
stay with her, treat her right. Learn from my mistake.
Yeah.
Learn from my mistake.
Yeah. Wise words, man. Wise words. All right. So, that was quite uplifting and good. I really like that song.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's the one I'm gonna do. Oh, by the way, SS5. That's the song I'm gonna play on the upstairs Ritzy.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I was in over there,
So
actually.
shout out to Showers Jallo, the
Yeah.
Afro Pop King. Number one. This guy is absolutely so talented.
He is.
The fact that he gave me a spot, and he saw something in me, I will always be grateful. Is amazing, And the way we met is also an amazing story, because we were at a open mic, and one of the artists had been drinking too much, way too much. But Showers, I'm telling the story, I'm telling the story. Sorry, I apologize in advance.
Well, he's actually going to be a guest of ours. So.
Well, there we go. Tell the story when you're gonna come. And that person had a little bit too much to drink, and I just thought, you know what? I took my guitar and I started playing, and I started playing next to him to defuse the situation. And then Showers just came and took the mic, started singing, and we just settled the situation in such a smooth manner.
Wow.
And
music.
You know what? That's so beautiful, because not only is it the power of music, but it's also the power of brotherhood as well.
Yeah. Exactly.
Because you guys didn't know each other.
No.
And you both came with the same heart and the same intention.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's actually
No, that's
beautiful.
and that's how we met. And I love that story, because it just happened.
That's a really good story.
It's a story of heart. Just like, you know what? No, we didn't want to put that person in the spot, but just help him in a way where it doesn't feel, because you could tell that he had something in his heart that was heavy.
Yeah.
You know, because what the story was telling us is it was quite personal, and we felt like needed to tell that story because we're all listening, but then it got to a point where it got a little bit too much uncomfortable, right?
Okay.
And that's where I got into it, and then Shower got into it, and then we started singing all together. Even the guys that was you know had drink a little bit,
that moment.
you know, and it was it was an amazing
this is like
moment.
this is like a part 1, part 2, because we're gonna get the second version from Charles when he's on.
Yeah, precisely. You know, and we share that story, and I'm pleased. I'm really pleased.
No, that could have went sideways.
Yeah, it's so many different ways it could have gone wrong.
Exactly, and we had to be, I don't know, cautious.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Cautious with people's feelings and understand that. And I guess music, that was our weapon.
Yeah.
You know, to help. You know, that was our the therapy that was needed. I guess at that point.
It does really help.
You know.
But it just reinforces how you say, like, the guitar sounds so good. It sounds so good that even when someone's in their most traumatized state, it can help soothe the soul and soothe that hurt and pain.
Exactly. That's exactly the impact he had, because when I started singing, he kind of, playing, he's kind of, calm himself down, because I didn't talk to him. I just, you know what? I just took my guitar.
Like a lullaby. A lullaby.
And then that's it. I started playing, and then Showers came, singing, boom. That's it. That was an entire, completely different atmosphere.
Oof.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
That
Me too.
Yeah, that was amazing.
So let's talk about your musical influences, in as much as actual people who have come before you. I wanted to talk to you actually, because on your bio you talked about you liked Rakim.
Yes.
And you also liked, I forgot his name now. Let me have a quick look. The French singer. What's his name again?
Kerry James.
Yeah, Kerry James. I listened to a little bit of Kerry James.
The reason why these two artists is because of their lyrical, gift. They use words in such a. Sometimes you have to listen again. Hold on, did he actually do that with the words? Where did you find that rhyme? And that's why I love Rakim and even Kerry James. They talented with words.
Well, I'll have to agree. So the Kerry James raps in French, right?
Okay.
But on video, it's got the subtitles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I was like, huh? And he was going quite deep. But I wanted to ask you actually, if you think that there is a difference between European rap, French rap, let's call it, for example, and then say American rap, and if there is, what is it? Because to me, in my head, I've got an imprint of what the difference is, but I wanted to hear your take.
For me, obviously, US rap will always be better. It would always be better. It would always be deeper in the fact that they are talking about social issues in ways that sound, and the producers over there they're just better. They just they created it, so obviously they're gonna be. You can't really pass on be better than the pioneer.
No,
but what's good with French rap? Maybe not today's rap. Maybe not in France. It has become
a bit mumble rapper, is it?
I don't know. It has become different. I don't make any criticism, because as an artist, even if you are not the taste of everyone, you work to be there. So I can't say anything about this, because no matter what, that person that been working hard to do this, what he did, whether you like it or not, you may say, oh, this is not good. What you're talking about is not good. I don't like the sound, I don't like anything, but still, he still performed, he still did what he had to do. So I wanna refer more to rap from the 80s, 90s, 2000. 2000. That in France, that was extremely powerful. Extremely powerful, and that was mirroring what was happening also in the States in terms of conscious rap. You know, conscious rap. It was something that finally, our voice, finally, you know, we're like, yes, this is exactly what's happening down, you know, in our streets.
Feel it,
you know, and also not the fact that having the language barrier was also a little bit difficult. But me, I was lucky enough because Haitian people, we have a lot of family in the US, Miami, New York. So I had the privilege to be able to go to the States quite often when I was young. So I could understand more or less what the rapper was singing about. But yeah, what I would say is, in the US is a little bit more, you know, the way they perform, the style, I don't know, they live music. They really live music.
But you know what I find? It's an interesting perspective because mine is almost the opposite of that. So, but my experience of French rap will be kind of niche, won't it? It'll be a few artists that stand out.
Yes, exactly.
So my experience of French rap is that it seems to always be very thought-provoking and conscious and like real. Now, that's not to say that they don't have people rapping about how many girls they got and how many Benzes. I'm sure they do, but I never seem to come across it. So whenever I compare it, it's like having like a Nas type person or Common, that type of rap. But to me, that's what French rap is. It's very roots and to the point. But then it might not be like that because, like I say, I only get snippets. What do you listen to?
No, I don't listen to French rap. It's funny because while you were talking, I remembered suddenly that I actually did a collab with some French rappers years ago when I was a teenager. I don't speak French. I understand a very little bit of French and I can speak a very little bit of French, like in a functional, where's this, where's that type of thing. But basically these French rappers had come to the UK and they wanted to record something quickly. So they were looking for a singer. So my friend was like, oh, no, my friend can sing. And my friend speaks French fluently. So I was like, oh, but I don't speak French. She's like, no, it's fine. Go there, you'll make up a chorus, they'll love it, and then you do it. So I did, and it is actually on my SoundCloud, so I'll play it for you later, and you can tell me what you think of them. But nice. I like the track that I did with them. I can play it for you too.
Okay.
You know, I'm a bit biased because Kerry James is from Haiti as well. But you have other great rapper like, you know, Youssoufa, MC Solar,
it's okay.
Fab,
Tromae, is it Tromae?
You know?
I don't know.
It's Tromae. No, that's completely different. First of all, he's from Belgium.
Okay.
What's this? You know, he speaks French, but he's from Belgium. It's a completely different.
You have.
It's a different style, but he's absolutely talented.
Yeah, he's quality.
He's very, very talented. But that's not the conscious rap I'm talking about. It's more enrooted in council estate, things like that. You know, that's what I'm talking about.
It's like
more
French grime almost.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I would compare it more to that than Stromae is more. I don't know. He would probably have a different public. Different people would listen to his music. You know,
I get what you're saying. He's not.
You know,
he's not from the ends, as they say.
You know what I mean? And he's talking about his personal issues as well. Is that the struggle that he had to stay on top. You know, because at that level, I don't know how they do it.
One wrong move and that's it. Career's finished.
It's not easy. It's not easy. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. You know, those artists. That's why I admire, you know, the work of any artist, because to get to their point, you know, it's a lot of work and stay there for years.
Yeah, it's work.
You know, it's a lot of work.
Because if you look at certain artists, like MJ, I'm not sure he did reinvent himself a couple of times, but Madonna always reinvents herself. Kylie Minogue, the Elton John, the guys that stay there for the longevity, 30, 40 years. Even bloody Cliff Richard's still knocking about. He's been doing it for 40, 50 years. What's going on? But somehow they stay there. Mariah, not so much. She's living off that one song. I
really like Mariah Carey because I mean, you know, You can't take.
Yeah, but with some artists, and not even with some artists, with a lot of artists, their music journey has a lot of trauma in it. And especially young, pretty females who can sing have a lot of trauma in their journey through music, and Mariah Carey's one of them.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm just saying, like that one song,
No, you can't. No, you cannot reduce. You cannot reduce her to that one song.
No, I'm not.
Which song are you talking about, first of all?
He's talking about the Christmas song.
See, so what I'm saying?
Finally, number one after so many years.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, because some people of a certain age won't even know how good she is. The only song that they know her singing is that song. Like,
fair enough.
None of the other stuff gets rehashed. That's what I'm trying to say before you interrupted me.
Okay.
That was on my case. But so those people, Mariah aside, but the others kind of have to reinvent themselves somehow to keep at the top, and it can't be easy because there's not that many of them around, to be honest.
What I want to do, me personally, what I would like to do is, a journey. If I do albums, it has to be, what I'm going through now, and then, what I learn from it, and then how I come out.
Nice.
Wow.
I like that. I like that.
It's got a logical.
I learned that from an amazing artist called Josh. He's singing for Divided Compass.
Okay.
And he's the one. That's why I love, talking to artists and learn from them.
Yeah.
And he told me, like, if you do an album, take your 2 followers. We always start with 2 followers.
Yeah.
Through a journey.
Yeah.
If they follow you, they get to know you. Take them through that journey,
I love
so that they get to know you as an artist. Your song. Okay, that's that person that, But what I wonder is to the point whereby you say everything. Are you ready as an artist to really say everything?
I think sometimes you don't have to say anything. I mean, me personally, I think sometimes not everything is for the audience's consumption. I think some things are for you, and it doesn't mean that you haven't grown from it, learned from it, it hasn't touched you in some way, but I think some things it's okay to keep for yourself. Because
that's
when, as an artist, like, they bleed you dry. So I feel like it's okay if you keep some things to yourself, but at the same time, I think it's very brave whatever you share.
That's the dilemma that I face as an artist, because what I might say also involve other people. And it's unfair, to those people to.
But you don't name names.
No, but you could be re-triggering them, because if they come across your stuff. Even by chance, and now you're explaining the situation that pertains to them. That's reopening old wounds again.
So you have to be very careful. That's what when you write, you need to think. Can I say that? Nah.
But why? No, but why can't you say that? It's your story.
Yeah, but it's also, you're not the only character in that story. So sometimes. I get what you're saying. It's basically, for you, you're saying, but say it. It happened.
Yeah, it happened.
But at the same time, you have a responsibility as a human being. To
because this is
really
stays.
Responsibly share this, share the story.
And secondly, are you ready to open your heart like that, to be vulnerable?
That's the question that I'll be.
Are you ready?
The other one, not so much.
Some that's the greatest artist, I guess. The greatest one are the one who have been able to be absolutely true to themselves and vulnerable. They just, and they say it beautifully. That's the thing. You need to have the words. You need to convey that emotion at that point. You need to remember the day someone told you, for example, you will never achieve anything in your life. To remember that emotion, that person that you
bring it out in the words.
That person that probably that you love, telling you will never achieve anything in your life.
But wait, so surely everything you do makes you vulnerable, because you're putting yourself out there. No matter what you're singing about, you're putting your your craft on display for others to view and potentially.
Yeah, but there are layers to it because yes, vocally, creatively, you're putting yourself on the line. You're being vulnerable, but then emotionally, psychologically, mentally, you're putting yourself on the line because you're telling stories or you're diving back into experiences and things that you've gone through that have had a serious impact on you.
Exactly. Exactly.
So what's the, I don't know if there is one, but what's the criteria for you to say, yeah, I'm gonna go all the way?
It'll be different for
different people.
Each person.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everybody go through their own journey, and sometimes I guess I made the mistake to compare myself to other artists.
That's that straight from the beginning.
You know,
it's you can't help it though. It's human nature to compare yourself. So
because I'm like, I want to be like that person. This guy is amazing, and then those who are already there, they said, no, you don't need to. Just be yourself. You know, they have that you know. How do you say that again? When you are, I don't know how to say that in English. Never mind.
Help him out.
You know when you
reflective.
No, I know how to say in English. Avoir le recul. The oh my goodness. Never mind. When you have not the foresight, but the
hindsight. Come on, you know.
I think it's hindsight. Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. It's called hindsight.
That's the one. Yeah. That's the one. That's the one. Look, if you ask about our own language, we would find it easier. Now we are borrowing someone else's language. Give us. Give us.
Your hindsight. Anyway,
give us a little bit of time.
Yeah. All right. So we'll swiftly move on and save Asabi from any more embarrassment. So you've told us a lot about the people that you look up to and admire. It's a little game we play called Sing With, Chill With,
Tour with.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the last one. Yeah. So I'll give you 3 names. You tell me which of these 3 people you do what with.
Okay.
So the 3 names are MJ, Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Peter Tosh. And Rakim. How do you pronounce it?
So what is
Sing With, Chill With, Tour With, and why?
Oh my goodness!
I know.
I would do all with those 3. I think I would chill with Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I would chill with Michael
at the ranch.
Jackson, you know. I would definitely sing with Peter Tosh.
I knew that.
You know, definitely. That would have been a dream of mine.
Yeah.
And what's the 3rd one?
To tour with.
Oh yeah, I would tour with Rakim.
That's valid.
So Peter Tosh, we knew why, but why the other 2? Why would you not tour with MJ?
The reason why I would chill with MJ is because I would have loved to have those intimacy that perhaps he doesn't share with everybody. He was very secretive.
Yeah, no, good point.
And to be able to just have him and just us chilling like that, just sitting on a bench on the couch on whatever and drink some juice and everything. I would just let him. Yeah, and I would ask so many questions. My goodness, how do I sing like that? How do I do this?
From the Jackson 5 to what you
to be fair.
I think everyone that has the pleasure to spend time with MJ, they came out enriched. I'm sure they didn't want to end the encounter. Because. Who's better than MJ? Cecily, who?
It's the definition of an icon, actually.
Who's better than MJ? Nobody. No. For me, nobody.
I mean,
He's transcending.
He's
he's
the guy.
Yeah. Our grandkids will still say, no, MJ is.
Yeah,
right.
true.
So we're gonna slide over to the right and leave the music behind. You're gonna do
social
dilemma.
Do you know, as we started the interview, I was like, oh, maybe I should change it actually, because what I try to do without really like. What I try to do is tailor it to what I know about the person to try and make it a bit more of let's say a challenge to answer.
Okay.
So I try and see if I can relate it to some element of their real life.
Okay.
So that being said, I think I have changed the social dilemma. But I think it's an
tell
easy
us
one.
what was the first social dilemma?
Should I?
No.
All right.
We might use it again.
Oh, we will use it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you after.
All right. Okay. Cool.
All right. So this one. So, am I correct? You work in a school.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, so say now you have a challenging student, and at times they are known to obviously engage in certain behaviours. Anyway, this student kicks off. You deal with the situation. Later, one of your colleagues, another teacher, another member of staff, tells SLT, oh, you are the reason why this particular child kicked off. However, you know you weren't the reason this child kicked off. What are you going to do? How do you handle that situation? Because now that person's called your professional standing into question.
Well, I've always thought that what's most important for me is what the student think of me rather than the SLT. But I have to say, I finally work in a school that actually care. I'm not gonna lie, they care about you. I've been to many schools. I work in many schools, but that school particularly, they really care. So I know that they would probably. So with that, I'm gonna answer if I was in a school that I know that they didn't care about me, they get rid of me.
Yeah.
You know, in this particular case, I would have said, you know what, don't worry. Do you want me to go? Do you want me to leave today? Do you want me to? I wouldn't even try to. I wouldn't even try to justify myself. If you have already, made up your mind and question my character. I wouldn't even try to justify myself. I would have just listened and say, okay. But in this particular case, I would have, tried to have a conversation. I guess they would have, interviewed me, and I would have simply explained the situation, and and wait for the outcome of the meeting, and I would have, go through the professional, steps, and try my best to learn from it, to just like, if I made a mistake, I will try my best to not.
Boy.
And how would you move forward with that colleague, knowing that they fabricated the scenario?
Work, you have so many backstabbers. Oh my God. Yes. Work. You have to, this is too much politics.
Work and is war. That's what I would say.
At work, you have to be able to move on.
Man.
You have to be able to move on, because it's they think they talk a lot about mental health and things like that.
But hold on. And they try to get you sacked, mate. Yeah?
This one is always on war.
There isn't let's let bygones be bygones. Hold on. Listen to what they're saying. They try to get you out of your job, so you're have no money coming in. You got to go and find another job, and then there's something on your
Do you remember I told you about karma earlier?
I don't care about karma. You might be dead by that time that karma comes.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Sometimes you don't have to see the person get their karma.
Yeah.
You just have to know and believe they will get their karma because they will.
We don't have to shake and hug and be friends in the meantime, though, do we?
He didn't say he would shake and hug.
No. What I said is, if someone tries to get me fired, you just, stay professional.
There's that. But
you don't have to. If someone does that,
I can see you still fuming.
I'm traumatized, man. PTSD. I've seen bare times,
Has happened to you?
Bare times.
But that's the thing. You just have to. If someone is, trying to get you sacked or on your case, it means that they're either jealous.
Yep. Yes.
Because you have that, interaction with other colleagues that you wish they had.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't have.
Haters.
Exactly. That's it. They can't really, have that likeness, pouring out of their personality. So they're gonna try everything to break you down. But
But you rise.
That's it. You just continue what you're doing, and that's it.
So you've put me into a little PTSD mode now. Now I'm a bit sad, so I think you should cheer us up a little bit.
Because at the end of the day, if you get upset, you're only hurting yourself.
You're wasting your time, my friend. Please pick up your guitar and just sing him please.
All right.
Cheer me up a little bit.
You never know. You never see. Live and love life, be humble and kind. Look at as lovely. Guided by truth, free up your mind. The laws of God are simple. Follow the crowd, stay well behind. To contemplate your next move. Trust your instinct, if you wrong you learn. Have faith, believe in thyself. You never know the blessing coming. You never see the beauty in your skin. You never know the blessing coming. You never see. Live a survival, head too close to love, emotional control, emotional. Oh, excuse me. Live a survival.
Nice.
Sorry about that.
No, sorry.
I was into the emotion.
Well, I feel better.
Beautiful.
I feel better now.
I was into the emotion.
So yeah, that's now we're back on even kill. We should really wrap up with what we feel. Well, first of all, where can people find you?
Yes.
So, Instagram, I've got at Blode Prens. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on YouTube. And I'm preparing an EP.
Nice.
Hopefully coming out in 2025.
Lovely.
Hopefully. So yeah, I'm just starting. It's just right now, I'm just taking it easy, and we see where it takes me. I want to try to play live as much as possible.
Excellent.
For example, when did I go to France? I went to France in April, and I simply went to different restaurants. I said,
lovely.
Yeah, beautiful.
Do you need someone to play? No, okay, no problem. Do you want something? I can play for you. I can do live.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good. Okay,
Yay!
I have nothing to lose really.
Yeah.
And if they say it, they say it, they know this.
You don't ask, you don't get, as they say.
That's it, you know.
Exactly.
So, do you? Some people do, some people don't. But I'll ask in case you do. Is there a message that you want people to take from your music, or a feeling or a sense?
I think it's the same feeling for any artist. Is, you know, first of all, if you feel like you can share a message, just do it. You know, if you feel like you have something to say and that need to be said, don't think that your experience is not listened to.
Yeah.
I think that your experience is your own. Maybe someone's going to identify to it and find, you know, sources in what you're going through. Find light in what you're going through. So never be scared of doing that. And also, I'm thinking about one particular person who told me, you know, long time ago, never give up. You know, and that person, I would always be grateful for that person. Despite what we went through, I would always be grateful for that message. You know?
Okay, nice.
Never give up. Never give up.
Nice up. It's a nice way to end it.
Yeah.
Never give up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, on that note, bid you adieu.
Yes.
Yeah, my French is banging. I've been Mike.
I've been Fabi Hawa.
All right.
And our guest has been, go on, see if you can pronounce it.
Blode Prens.
Blode Prens. Blode Prens.
Blode Prens.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a wrap.